Hello everybody, I just wanted to introduce you to the newest member in our family, which is Tilly, which is my VW ID Buzz, all electric. We just got her because we started roof tenting. As you can see, the Tough Trek roof tent on top, and wanted something that we could drive around and do exploring with. We actually took her to the Isle of Skye, which was really fun. My eldest slept in the ID Buzz. I've never slept in her yet, but I'm going to do it today on my driveway. Small steps, because I do eventually want to go and do a really long hike where I'm going to have to be there super early because it's winter, we don't have a lot of daylight. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to sleep in her first so that I know what I need to bring. Ridiculous, I know, but that's just how my brain works. I need to know how it works before I go far away from home. So it just takes out some of the anxiety that I get from going somewhere new. It's quite cold, so I'm hoping I'm not going to be too cold tonight, but I'm bringing lots of layers. I'll probably just start her up as well. So this is her. The good thing about this car is that it's 7-seater long wheelbase. So these seats do all lay flat, and then we can turn it into a bed system. And the plan is to take her up to Scotland next year to get her outfitted with an actual proper bed system and a pull-out kitchen. We've got this wooden panel here. That is because the only downside of the Buzz, there's a gap here. So when you do fold the seats down flat, there's still a gap. So if you're putting a bed on top of it, you really need some kind of platform. So my amazing hubby made this little wooden platform so that we don't have that gap when we've got the bed there. So I've had my dinner and now I'm in my Buzz, so I need to start getting things out and getting comfy. I've already put the heater on, so that's just warming the car up. I've got a ridiculous amount of layers on. It's probably overkill, I know it is, but I feel the cold really badly. So I've also got a heated blanket that I'm going to plug into my Bluetti. First thing I'm going to do is probably just go ahead and get my blinds up on the car so people can't look in. I've already got them out on the front because it faces out onto the street and I just didn't want anyone looking in. I've been trying to do this all for the past couple of weeks, but I just like never felt like the time was right to do it, but then I just realised there was never going to be a right time to do it, so I just needed to get on with it because I just kept making excuses. And I'm really anxious about doing this tonight, even though I'm on my own driveway in a very secure area and I can lock the car, so you know, definitely safer than being in a tent. I'm not sure how wild camping's going to go, but we just got to get on with it. I've got a portable loo because once I'm in, I'm not getting out again. I'm going to get everything ready, starting with my window blinds so that I don't have any nosy parkers trying to get in here. Where's this one go? Oh, this is the back one. It's like a puzzle. got all my window blinds up now, so I feel a bit more secure. I had to strip right down because I was wearing way too many layers, so now I'm just in a thermal layer. But the blinds are actually insulating anyway, so I should be okay. I have my heated blanket, which I need to get hooked up to this bad boy over here, which is the Bluetti. I'm interested to see how long the charge will last on the Bluetti using my electric blanket at night, because that's one of my biggest worries, is going away somewhere in the van and I don't want to run the heating all night because it will drain the car battery. So I want to see if I can get by with just this and the blinds. So we'll see. Right, now I need to get my bed properly set up. So I have this is a condensation bag, just to soak up most of the moisture that might get in the car overnight. Quite good, you can reuse them. I got that off of Amazon. I got a hat as well in case it gets cold. Total overkill, I know. But I've got this Big Agnes sleeping mat that I got from my youngest teenager, because when we go sleeping together all with the roof tent, they sleep in a bivvy bag underneath in the annex that we have that drops down from the roof tent. But they need a sleeping mat so they're not sleeping on the floor. So we've got this, but I also got it because when I go wild camping, it's good to have a nice sleeping mat, and this apparently is really good. You can blow it up with this airbag, but I'm totally going to cheat and use this really cool car vacuum that I got that also doubles as a blowy uppy thing, which is what we call it in our house. Not a sleeping bag that I would take while camping because it's far too heavy for that, but it is a super warm tent that we it's not a tent, was super warm sleeping bag that we take for my youngest, because you can move around in it quite a lot. Normally when we set it up for my eldest, we set it up as a double, but I'm doing it as a single bed because when I go for hikes by myself, I won't be by myself, I'll be bringing my dogs with me, so they will need somewhere to sleep because I want to be secure in the van. I want to be able to lock it and not leave it. I need to have a toilet, so at least I will have one. There's definitely a room for toilet, there's definitely a room for a dog down here and another dog down here. Not that I've got a horde of dogs, but I do have 2 dogs and they move around a lot. So I have brought with me a cheeky bottle of wine. Oh, cracking! For sex. Bottle of water. Obviously toilet roll is quite important. Cable for my laptop. Said laptop. Eye mask. Earplugs. I love all these little pockets that are everywhere. Random Weather's original. Yeah, that's probably not any good by now. This bag's been upstairs hidden away for about 5 years, so that's probably really manky. That's it. I'm gonna get cozy now, I think.
Of course. Erica dropped the complaint. Did they refund the honeymoon after that?
Morning. So I slept well once I got to sleep. It took me a while to get to sleep because I was in a new environment outside of my routine, so it did just take me a while to go off, but when I did, I slept the whole night through, and it was nice to listen to the rain on the car. You can hear it now actually, I think. That was quite relaxing. I was really comfortable. This sleeping mat by Big Agnes is epic. I've slept on camping mats before, back when I was a teenager and in the Venture Scouts and stuff, and I tell you what, I never got a good sleep on them, but this thing is epic. It's so warm, and if you're a side sleeper and you've got bony hips like I have, it's great for that. just really comfortable. And this sleeping bag, I can't remember where we got it from. Well, I know we got it from the States, but they have a shop here. But this, oh, here we go. It's called Sierra Designs. It's really warm, but it doesn't have like a zip, so you can just get in and out of it super easy, which is really nice. But it is really warm. And then obviously I have my heated blanket, which I only put on once when I got into it, and then once right before I went to sleep, and I've just been toasty all night. So I mean, I'm not even wearing my second layers. So I've got my hat on, but I didn't sleep in it. But I put my hat on just because it is a bit cold in the car. You know, it's not really cold. The blinds did a really good job of insulating it. The Bluetti did really well. It's at 80%, and it's been charging my phone. Obviously, it was also plugged into my electric blanket. So I'm really happy with that, because that means I can use it for a couple of days. It is a little bit chilly, so while I get myself up, I'm going to put on the car heating just for a little bit, just to warm it up and try and get rid of some of the condensation, I guess, as well. Heating coming up through the vents. I love that the heating also comes through the floor, which you can't see right now because the toilet's covering the vents down there, but it just makes it warm up so much quicker with these vents everywhere. So now I need to get up and get ready and get the car back in its original form. But I think I'm ready for bigger adventures now.